I don't know about you guys, but I've learned some things the hard way. In this video, I'm going to share 6 rules I've learned for living a more joyful life. And stick with me till the end, where I'll share a simple daily practice which keeps me from getting caught up in the minutiae of life. Joy doesn't arrive when life gets easy. It shows up when you stop living in what has already happened and start choosing how you live your life right now. These are 6 rules I've learned to live my life by, which on more than a few occasions I've needed to learn the hard way, as I've said, not from books, but from life and from mentors along the way. And I'm sure many of you have heard some of these, but if some of these ring true for you, let me know in the comments. By the way, my name is Judd, where we dig into what makes us human, gaining deeper insight into being more of who we truly are. Number 1, make peace with your past so it doesn't disturb your present. How many of us go through life wishing we had done more of this or that differently? You can't change what has happened, but you can stop it from sneaking into your thoughts and wreaking havoc. Holding on to old pain doesn't protect you. It just robs you of your joy in the here and now. And how can you develop this muscle? Simple. In my last video, kindness, where did it go? I talked about an easy to learn, joyful breathing exercise that really works and is incredibly effective in bringing you back to the present. Rule number 2, what other people think of you is none of your business. And I'm sure most of you have heard about this. Whether we want to believe it or not, we all live for approval. We are trained, yes, trained, from the very youngest of age to seek approval like a hardwired approval-seeking machine. And if you live for approval, you'll always live someone else's approval for your life. Most of us don't know that when you hand your piece to someone else for their approval, it doesn't go well. Rule number 3, time heals most everything, not because it erases pain, but because it allows us to reflect. And this goes hand in hand with it. Being patient with ourselves. It took me a long time to learn to be patient with ourselves. And this is key, like a salve that soothes that ache or discomfort of the past. Maybe you are like me. Something I needed to learn was that just like seasons, this will pass too. Rule number 4, you are responsible for your own happiness. And this was a hard one for me to learn. No one is in charge of your happiness except for you. Not your parents growing up, not your partner, not your kids, not your employer. How many of us continue to live through the lens of, and pick your poison here, well, if only my parents had done this or that differently. If only I had these or those opportunities. If only my kids were this or that way. If only my boss saw my brilliance. We all have our version of if only. But you know what I discovered? Your happiness unfolds the moment you stop outsourcing your emotional well-being to someone else. Rule number 5, never compare or judge, which ties in with number 4 above. And I have found, and maybe you can relate, that when I compare my life to others, it is a recipe for unhappiness. And judging is equally as detrimental since we have no idea what somebody else's journey has been. Judgment hardens the heart, and comparison robs you of joy. Number 6, it convinces you that you need every answer. You don't. And it's okay to not know. It's okay to pause. Take a breath. Understanding comes when you stop trying to force the issue. And then magically, clarity often shows up. At least I found it has. And the bonus? This is the practice I have learned that is made for an easier, more fulfilling life. Practice looking for joy. And yes, it takes practice because most of us aren't trained in looking for joy. We're trained in the negative people we work with, and then we kind of want to be accepted and then that's the kind of the comparatives. We want to be accepted by these people. So we'll kind of go along with a little bit of the negativity, even knowing full well that that's not right. Doing the practice is something that once you start, and just like anything worthwhile that you do, you become adept at it. Remember, joy isn't found in a perfect life. It is found in our daily habits. And if you have stuck with me thus far, thank you. I would love to hear what you think. Post your thoughts in the comments section below. Remember, being mindful is something we can choose to practice every day, and thus keeps us rooted in today. Have a wonderful day. Take care.